Okay, so first off, you might be wondering what that intro was. Don't worry about it. I felt like coughing and I thought it would be funny. If it wasn't funny and you thought it was disgusting, it's in the past. You just watched it. It's over with. It's not coming back. Don't worry about it. So yeah, what I was wanting to talk about today is actually how to control recoil with high sensitivities. It's actually very simple. It just involves a lot less pulling down than if you were used to with other guns or other lower sensitivities. So like, let's take for example, maybe maybe the M240B. Don't worry about the sight. I don't know how I did it. Don't worry about it. As you can see, I can pull down and keep it perfectly steady. You probably can too if you have like 50% sensitivity. But maybe you're wondering, well, what's it like for 100% sensitivity to do that? Well, let me tell you, kinda. So, pretty much, and I'm gonna try and explain this since I can't put any pictures or anything up. Actually, I might be able to. Don't worry about it. So, back to topic. Pretty much, it's practically just a slight pull down. Like, so pretty much, it's as simple as if you just want to try this for yourself. You aim for something and you just shoot and let it go. See how high, see how fast it pulls up, and just pull down that exact same speed. Now let's do that. As you can see, it stayed perfectly still. Of course, when you get to a target, you might have to pull down a little bit extra, just because of the fact that, well, aim assist. So at longer range, you have to get used to pulling down a little bit more, which is actually really simple to get used to, because it's only a little bit extra. So, as in, right down there. Of course, that wasn't very accurate, but you know, it's the M240B. It probably will be better for me to just put on a compensator, which I will do. Actually, I'm going to do that. But until then, with the power of editing, I have a compensator now. With the compensator, you don't want to go full auto at all. At least with the M240B, of course. Probably don't want to put a compensator on any other gun. It's just the fact that this gun has deviant recoil that you might not want to try and control. Also, if you are going to use this method, don't ever put on a grip. What I mean by that is, pretty much, if you haven't seen already, grips add something to the point to where when you're sitting here and you're tap firing or just trying to burst in general, pretty much when you add a grip, it takes less time for the bullets to stop spreading. So if they're going around the target like this and you let go to try and get it on separate, it'll probably not go quite as far whatsoever, but if you take off a grip, it'll probably be around this much. So, I don't know. Just don't put it on, and you could try with both. If a grip works out for you for whatever reason, and you're trying the whole tap fire method, like this, maybe with a commentator, then yeah, go ahead. But I prefer the commentator method if I'm in the mood to just tap fire. So yeah. Also, on PS4, something that you can get used to get really good with tapping as fast as possible. Otherwise, meaning within the power of editing, I'll be back with a better pistol. Lowski, just kidding. But no, we got a better pistol for just trying to tap as much as possible. And this is probably your best gun for doing that, just because of the fact that you can just tap this as fast as possible. And let me try and switch over to R2 and L2 with that. And I'm also gonna shut up this stupid plane! Okay, so I just left the plane noise on a little bit, because it can only be controlled with master volume, which is stupid! But yeah, it's the only way you can hear my gunshots. Well, of course you can tap pretty fast if you do it right with this R2 and L2 controls. It's probably still better if you, or at least for me, if you want to get used to it, can, but you don't have to. Pretty much just turn that setting up, and then you're going to be using R1 and L1, and you've probably gotten used to putting your hand somewhat like in a downward fashion. I don't know how to explain, but like, I don't know. I don't know actually. Fart noises! Just kidding. I hope you enjoy the flashy screen for a little bit, just because I'm doing something. Meh, never mind. Okay, I'm cutting that out. Nailed it. Okay. I might not cut that out actually, just because of how much it was a foul it was. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. So with the R2 and L2, you kind of have to get used to putting your fingers up higher. Pretty much what I want you to do now with your controller, and this might feel weird, but trust me, it'll help you get used to using R1 and L1 if you don't want to tap as fast as possible. So pretty much what you do is you put your palm and pretty much the heel of your palm, you want to put that up against your controller so it's not anywhere else, and then you want to kind of angle it up a little bit to the point to where your fingers can be straight in their natural fashion, but aiming toward R1 and L1. And once you do that, it should be, or after you get used to it, it'll become very comfortable, and it'll put your hand in a comfortable resting position, and then you can just kind of like do that. I don't know, I wish there was the G17 in this game, kind of like in Hardline, but you know, there isn't. Yeah, this is definitely, this is a better representation of, oh wait. So that's pretty much the fastest this thing can tap. If you want to hear how fast I can tap, let me just put it up to the mic a little bit more. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's just me. That's pretty much me tapping as fast as possible, and if there was something that allowed you to tap that fast and shoot that fast, with every click, it would actually shoot. With R2 though, you have to go a certain distance and then it registers. So you have to raise your hand a lot more. So if you do want to shoot faster, both it will be a lot harder to press down and a lot, I don't know, more fatiguing to your finger. Because if you are tapping as fast as possible, it does kind of make your finger get tired on controller. Of course, with a mouse, it probably doesn't. That's why you can see a lot of people able to just spam as fast as possible their mouse. But, you know, on console, it's buttons. And on PS4, R1 is the easiest to press. And probably the best thing to do if you want to be a tap fire expert, pro person thing. So yeah, back to what the original topic was on how to control recoil. I think that is possibly the best thing to do if you want to keep as accurate as possible while controlling recoil on high sensitivities, is both getting used to a recoil of a weapon and maybe using a weapon on test range as I am now, and also at that point also getting used to tap firing. And pretty much tap firing is also microbursting if you want to do it that way, which is just tapping periodically pretty fast. And when you do that, it does get a pretty accurate burst. And probably the best thing to do is not to add a grip on like I have done, which I will show when I reload. But yeah, if you do want to do that, it's probably more detrimental, the grip change, to other guns. But carbines, I don't know. If you do want to be a tap firing person, then go ahead and do that. But in my opinion, I don't know. I prefer just bursting, because carbines aren't going to really reach long range unless you want to make them do it, which you can do that, but I don't know. Seems like with the grips, the carbines don't get affected by it as much. That's my personal experience. You don't have to have the same. So yeah. Now I wanted to talk about assault rifles. So I'm going to redeploy, and I'm going to find you back probably on the first thing aimed that way, with an assault rifle using the power of editing, because I have teleportation powers. You in the old editation mode. And whoa, teleportation. We're on the first box. So cool. But yeah, now we're back with an Ace-23. Probably my favorite gun in the game, alongside the M416 and Scar H. But yeah, this gun I also like to burst fire, but tap firing, I'm pretty sure it does get affected. Just, it's probably still useful just to put the stubby. Especially if you're like me, where I burst fire a lot more. And I don't really tap as much. And if you are up here, just tap, 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 tap. It's probably best not to put that on a gun that needs it, like maybe the FAMAS, the, I don't know, AK. Obviously, that's the only reason I changed it. It's for you, AK. F2000 is probably something you don't want to put it on, and I don't know, any really fast firing weapons. But yeah, like, as in fast, I mean over like 850 or something crazy, where you need to have the best accuracy possible, because more bullets equals more spread. More spread equals more needing to retract. And more needing to retract is detrimented by a grip, if that makes sense. So yes, I'm sorry for the beginning of this video being probably pretty hard to hear my voice because of the stupid plane. But you know, you have to deal with things in life. Unfortunately, you had to deal with the stupid plane, and I'm done with it! Yes! Yeah! Don't you dare go in the freaking, screw you! I can get on the boat. I can get on the boat anyway. The boat is over the plane. Yes, the boat is directly over the plane. Now let's get on the boat. Get on the boat! Get on! Okay, the boat won't get on. Just imagine me teabagging right now. Okay? You know. Pretend I'm teabagging this plane, because you know the boat doesn't want to let me get on because it's being a turd. Let me get on, boat, please. Yes. Oh, sweet revenge. Plane. There's another one. Ah! 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 And okay, now we're back, and yeah, I had a freaking attack. I also have the urge to blow it up again! Ah! I missed. Where is it? There it is. Ah! Don't know. Wait, it's gonna land in the water. If it lands in the water, I can't get revenge. Time to get our revenge. Land on land plane. Yes. Oh, sweet revenge shall be served. Oh, which side? The back side, obviously, because the back side is bigger. Oh, revenge! Yes! That's what you get when you mess up my videos, you stupid plane. I hate you! I hate you! I love you, Defor, because you're about... Stop responding! You know what? I'm done. I give up. I give up. I give up. Okay, get over here. Not the one outside this one. Get over here. Get over here. Ah! Woo! Ah! I'm missing horribly. Got it. Yeah! You thought I was gonna die, didn't you? Yep. So now that we're completely off topic, and you know, and the plane keeps coming back, and I keep destroying it. Okay, you know what? Now that we're off topic and this video has lost all purpose, let's just show you some recoil control from 100% sensitivity on targets that are 78 meters away. Pretty much just pull down. I'm not used to the Ace-23 right now. Please keep that in mind. So, you know what I need to do if you're following the last steps? So as you can see, it's a straight up pattern. Oh my God. Shut up, plane. Hit it. God dang it. Just hit the plane. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Come on. Come on. I hate everything. Okay, thank you for spawning now. Nope, you don't get to live, plane. I'm sorry. But stop spawning in. Okay, so now that that's dealt with. So, as you can see, it's straight up. I kept trying to go to the sides because I'm used to other weapons. So now let's try this straight up and down tactic. Not really tactic, just recoil. Oh my, I'm done. I am done. Okay, I can't hear anything. This is weird. But yeah, now we're done. And with that thing. Okay, now we can't hear it. Let's have a moment of silence. Ain't it beautiful? No plane sounds! Okay. So here we go. This is recoil control central. Not really. This is just phase creating an awkward video that I thought would be fun to do. But then, I'm not gonna even talk about it. It's dead now. It's not making any more sound into my headphones that make me go all lightheaded and lose my aim. It's not anymore. Thank God. Okay. So, you know, I can't aim right now. So, probably the best thing you could do if you can't aim, or if you're having troubles, is of course lower your sensitivity just a little bit, and then therefore making it easier, quote unquote, to control recoil. So, like for me right now, I reduced it by 10. I probably can raise it by 5 just a little bit, but that allows me to not shoot the recoil pattern. It'll actually kick my muscle memory in, and I'll be able to control the recoil very well. So, as long as you follow the actual tips in this video on controlling recoil and keeping it a good aim or a good bullet spread and being able to hit all your targets fairly well, then yeah, you should be good. So yeah, I think I'm done with this weird video that I thought would be fun, and let's play the outro. Sweet silence at last.